So Kenny Pickett talked about fitting into this Browns offensive system and what he learned in his year with the Eagles where they won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, I think there's more similarities to Philly's system than people may realize, just because they were a little bit more under center than the gun. Philly was more in the gun, but a lot of the concepts are the same and the teaching is the same. Just learning the new terminology has really been the big thing for me. Yeah, I'm extremely grateful for my time in Philly. I think I just was shown how it's supposed to be done, really from the top down. So when you get a chance to see what it's supposed to look like and how it should look on a day-to-day basis, not just on Sundays, I think it'll pay dividends for me, in the future.
And the interesting thing, he's 15-10 as a starter. He hasn't put up big offensive numbers, in part because that's not the style of offense Pittsburgh has played.
Yeah, I mean, again, even looking at some of the numbers, from 2023 when Pickett was the quarterback most of the season, they were 29th in the NFL in passing attempts and 9th in rushes. So they didn't really air it out. Now, that was, of course, the season where Pickett and, where the Steelers had to go through 3 different quarterbacks. They still made the playoffs, but Pickett started the vast majority of those games. He started 12 of 17. So that was certainly a situation where the Steelers, I've talked about the formula before, keep game close, don't turn the ball over, and hit those big splash plays in high leverage situations. That's been the formula, and that certainly has worked for Pittsburgh, being able to make the playoffs the last couple seasons, given the fact that they're obviously not the most talented team. But going to Philadelphia, then all of a sudden you're going to a team with an excess of riches on offense. You have arguably the best offensive line of football. You have 2 receivers in A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith, who would be number 1 guys in most other organizations. You obviously have Saquon Barkley, who had an unbelievable season a year ago. Like I said, just an excess of riches on offense. And by and large, the last decade, they've been one of the best organizations in football. I mean, winning 2 Super Bowls and getting to a third, you don't do that unless you're a really good organization. So I thought that was interesting for Pickett to talk about what he learned from, an organization that, like you said, has had that kind of success, and what he can bring to Cleveland, a team that needs to turn things around. And you certainly can see from that why there's the appeal to the Browns that Kenny Pickett has.